It's not for me to say you love.
Hey nerds, and welcome back to my channel. It's so nice to have you back. Anyways, today we're going to be doing something completely different. I feel like I've said that in every single intro. Like every time I'm saying I'm doing something different. But this time I'm actually being for real. We're doing a story time. So yeah, that's pretty cool because I didn't think I had any stories to tell, if I'm honest with you. Like, I watch all these YouTubers and I'm like, wow, their lives are so interesting. I'm just like, I don't have stories like that. I don't tell you stories that are life-changing or detrimental to your health. Not that their stories are detrimental to your health, but you know what I mean. Like, you got like the news breakers like, oh my gosh, my nude was released, or like, oh my gosh, I was hit by a car or hit by a truck, you know, just some dramatic stuff. And I just don't have those kind of stories. Or if I do, I don't deem them to be dramatic. I just deem them to be part of my life. So yeah, anyways, the story time we are about to do is how I was followed home by a crazy person. And I don't think this is like a crazy interesting story, to be honest with you, but I don't know, like, because I really assumed that everybody has been followed home by a crazy person. But after asking like my audience and like speaking to some of my friends, like, they're like, no, Vanessa, nobody goes through that, like, that's not normal. And I was like, what, like, you've never been followed home by a crazy person? No? Oh, okay. Anyways, let me get into the story for you. Let me give you a bit of a backstory. Cool. So I came home from placement, you know, as I normally do. I got off the train. I'm not going to tell you too many things like location wise because I don't want you to find me. It's not that funny, but that's really funny to me. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, cool. So jumped off the train, crossed the road like I always do, because I always walk home. You see, I got this thing where I'm trying to get 10k steps in every day. So I walk everywhere. It doesn't matter if it's dark, doesn't matter if it's light, doesn't matter if there's a danger zone. I'm walking. I don't care where I'm going. I don't care if I'm going over a bridge. I don't care if I'm going under a tunnel. I don't care. I'm walking. So from the station to my house, well, technically it's like a 10 to 15 minute walk, but I walk faster. It's like a 7-minute walk. Cool. So, as I've told you, got off the train, crossed the road, I'm walking. Cool. So I got my Beats headphones on, not to brag, not rich or anything, but like I always have them on. And this is just because I don't like interacting with people, and this is just my easiest way to say that, listen, I don't want to talk. Like, if you have your headphones on, surely that means you don't want to talk. Anyways, I crossed the road now, I'm walking. There's like a line of crazy people. Like, there's always like a line of people who are a bit mad. Cool. So, you know, normally people aren't supposed to make eye contact with people. Cool. But you see, I don't make eye contact with people because I can't. But somehow when it comes to crazy people, I can't help myself but to look them dead in the eye. It's like, just a lot of that. Like, a lot of like looking back and forth. Cool. So I decided, for whatever reason, that I was going to give one of the crazy people a smile, because I don't know, I was just happy that I finished placement and I could go home. And I think it was a pretty good day. Like, it was a successful day, and like I got everything I needed to do done. So I was like, yeah, I'm happy. It's good to go. Gonna go home now to get dressed to go to the gym. All right, cool. So I'm walking and I'm a little nutter. I like to talk to myself. So I'm like, oh, hi, Vanessa, how are you? How's everything going? I'm like, oh my God, everything's great. You know, having that little back and forth with myself. And I said to myself, there's either someone behind me. There has to be someone behind me or I'm going insane. I look behind me now, there's no one there. And this is literally the start of my road, like the start. And there's bare turns, bare corners, whatever. But this is the start of my road. Cool. So bear in mind, I told you that I gave a crazy person a smile. Error number 1, I gave a crazy person a smile, and in fact, there were other crazy people there to witness it. Cool. Just a little disclaimer, my road, my area is filled with crazy people, okay? And listen, you shouldn't be walking home at nighttime. You should not be walking home at nighttime. You should take the bus or take a train. You can't take a train to my house. I flopped it. But anyways, you should take a bus, drive or something. You shouldn't just walk home, okay? Forget about the 10k steps. I say this, but I'm not going to forget about the 10k steps because I like to get my target. Okay, cool. To be fair, I was over 10k steps at this point. I was like at 12k steps, but I just needed to keep walking because if I walked, I would have got to 15k steps. And I thought, why? This is amazing. Cool. Anyways, back to the point. So I'm walking now. Walking, singing along. I think I was listening to some RTBs or something. And I'm just listening and like, I dance when I'm walking. So I'm just like, you know, getting into it, doing whatever. And I like in my head, I was like, there's someone behind you. There's someone behind you. But every time I looked back, there was no one there. Okay. So now I'm walking. But this time I felt someone touch me. And I just laughed because I said, it's just in my head. It's just in my head. Because my paranoia, it comes different. Like I really, really am tripping when I think there's someone there and there's no one there. It's just in my head all the time. So there's no one there. But there actually was someone there. I turn around and I'm like, oh, hi, how are you? Are you right? Literally like that. Like my voice went high because I didn't think there was going to be a person there. She looks at me and she's like, I'm all right, dear. Like with this little Irish accent, whatever. She's like, I'm fine, you know, I'm good by the grace of God and all that jazz. And you know, there's always that one person who like just talks about God for hours and hours. And I just didn't have the time. As I said, I need to get home to get dressed to go to the gym. So I was just like, oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's great to hear, blah, blah, blah. Trying to like make the conversation go faster. Like I just wanted to go home. Cool. She's telling me about how she lives here, blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking, that's great. That's dandy. I'm so happy that you live here. Couldn't care less because I need to go home because I need to go to the gym. Right, cool. I'm thinking to myself like, surely my Beats headphones let you know that I need to go somewhere. I don't want to talk to you. I need to go home. I need to be somewhere. I have headphones on. Surely you know that. But then I didn't ID fast enough that she was a mad person. First of all, she smelled like alcohol and weed and piss. But I didn't want to be rude and just run away, right? Because I felt like that's just rude. And I'm not rude. I wasn't raised that way, okay? I'm supposed to treat everyone equally, even when they are a little bit out there. So I said, cool, I'm just going to entertain this conversation for another 5 minutes. I think I was there for like 10 minutes or like 20 minutes. I shit you not, because the amount of people that passed me, even my neighbor passed me at one point, and I thought, wow, this is my cue. Let me leave with her so it looks like we're both going home. So I never really did have the chance to say that I needed to go. So eventually I started to walk and she started to walk with me. I said, what am I going to do? How do I get her to leave me alone? I was really thinking as hard as possible. I said, maybe if I text someone, that will look like I'm disengaged in this conversation. No, that didn't work because she continued, but she became louder and now she was touchy. She grabs me by my arm like this because at this point I'm starting to go faster. She grabs my arm. Where you going, lady? I said, nowhere. Literally like that. Because I was thinking, why are you touching me? I've already said in many videos before, I don't like to be touched. I hate to be touched. And you're a stranger, a dirty stranger, and you're touching me. I don't know if you washed your hands. Like, oh, so uncomfortable. Cool. I'm ready to back out my hand gel because I always have hand gel in my left pocket and my hand cream because I thought this is really disgusting. But I thought, no, you don't do that because that's socially incorrect. You don't clean your hands or your wrist in front of someone because they'll feel like you're calling them dirty. And I didn't want to have any commotion. I didn't want any fights. I said, you know what, Vanessa, you're just going to have to firm it. Okay, cool. We're walking. She's still talking about God. She starts speaking about my spirit. She said, your spirit, it's just got such a kind soul, such a lovely girl, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. But this is when I became intrigued because I was like, how does she know? Like, oh, she thinks I'm nice. And I'm entertaining this crazy person. Cool. So at one point, I told you, like, it's a 10 to 15 minute walk. But this walk was longer because she kept stopping to talk to me. Okay. So at one point, I'm pretty sure another crazy person came. Like a massive man. He's big. He's big, massive bolo. Anyways, he comes and he's talking to her. And I was like, oh my God, if I escape. So I crossed the road and I start walking, gingerly, walking. And she's like, where are you going, young lady? So they both come. They both cross the road to talk to me. I'm thinking, so everyone around me doesn't see that, like, I'm not with these people. Do I look just as mad as them? Like, what? Why is no one stopping to, like, save me? As I said before, where I live, everybody's mad. So it doesn't even matter if someone tried to save me. They're probably mad too. And you know what? Me too, I'm mad. So I thought, no one's actually going to save me. I'm actually in this by myself. So I started looking around like to see if my parents would drive by, because sometimes when I'm walking home, I see my dad, like I hear someone honk or something, or like my mum, but there was none of that. I heard some honking, but it wasn't for me. So now she's like trying to touch my headscarf, because I had my hair wrapped, like everything was wrapped and I was ready to go. She's talking to me, oh, how'd you do that headscarf, darling? How'd you do it? I love how it looks and all this jazz. And I'm thinking, woman, I want to go home. Leave me alone. She's holding my wrists, right? Like this. She's holding me like this. And me, I told you, I don't like commotion. I don't like problems. Someone can hit me across the face and I will just sit there because I don't want any problems with you, okay? So she's holding my wrist, yeah. I'm feeling so uncomfortable, guys. I'm screaming inside. I'm internally, I'm burning. I'm like, oh, this crazy person. Why is she touching me? I want to take my phone to call my mum. I'm like, wait, if she's crazy, she could rob me. And I can't be robbed. I bought this phone by myself. It's about, you know, like, no. Anyways, the fat guy leaves. I'm like, okay, maybe she'll leave with him. She didn't leave with him. And at this point, I'm like 5 minutes away from home, maybe. I'm walking, not even walking at this point, like it was snail pace. I guess like you could say I was crawling at this rate, because homegirl was not trying to let me go. She was not trying to let me go. Starts talking to me about her son, how he's got into weed and he's in the poverty cycle or whatnot and all this jazz. And I'm thinking like, this is so interesting. Like, I'm so interested. Wow. I just want to go home. Let me go home, woman. She wasn't going to let me be. So I said to myself like, okay, I don't want her to follow me home. So let me walk the long way. So I walked round, right? But she didn't leave. Like, she just kept walking with me. I'm thinking like, whoa, why are you not leaving me alone? What about me is attracting you? She said, my warm spirit and my niceness is what attracted her to me. I said, cool, like, why won't she leave? I don't have money. Because she didn't ask for money. She didn't ask for food. She didn't ask for anything. She just wanted my company because of my warm spirit. I said, like, I just said, no. I was like, I remember, like, as soon as she came up to me, I said, I don't have any money. I don't have any food. And that's always my start. I don't have anything. Because I never do have anything. And if I did have something, I'd give it to you. Bible truth. If you want something, here, have it. That's just how I am. If I have it to give, I'll give it to you. I don't mind if you're a stranger. I don't mind if you're a mad person. Whatever you need, I've got it. Here, have it. But I didn't have anything. So why are you still talking to me? Because you want my company. But I need to go home. Now. Today. As in, people are waiting for me at home. So I need to go. Anyways, we got to a point where we got past Lidl. I said, oh, I just want to pop into Lidl. I said, this is my escape plan. And I don't really think very well fast on my feet. Like, I'm very, like, freeze. You know, fight or flight. Like, I just freeze. I literally just freeze. But I don't know if it was the grace of God. I don't know if it was, like, it was that adrenaline kicking in. But, like, I had a plan. I said, wow, for the first time, I'm not frozen. I said, oh, let's go into Lidl, blah, blah, blah. So I went into Lidl, because I knew she wasn't going to leave me alone. Went into Lidl, and I said, wow. Now I just got to go as fast as possible, like, through the aisles. And maybe she'll leave me alone. So, went through the aisles as fast as possible. And I left. And she was nowhere to be seen. When I tell you I was running, sprinting, because I needed to get home to my parents, because I was terrified. So I'm running. And I hear something at the back of me. Young lady, where are you? And I'm thinking, she can't see me. Just keep running. Don't look back. Because every time I always look back. And when you look back, you slow down. So I said, just keep going. So I went. So I just kept going. And I got home. Took my keys out. My hands are shaking because I'm like, oh my God, I hope she doesn't find me. Open the door, get inside. Boom, I'm home. Thought to myself, I'm actually not coming out. Forget the gym. I'm not leaving my house again because she's going to find me. And you know what? Like, I thought I'd never see her again. I see this woman all the time. But now, she doesn't follow me. Instead, she just asks us for money. And I'm like, you know what? Take all my coins, sis. Take it all. I'd rather you take my coin than follow me home. Honestly, it was one of the weirdest things ever. Because the Lidl is like 2 seconds away from my house. I don't even know how she didn't get me. But yeah, that was the story of a crazy person following me home. More of the story is, don't make eye contact with crazy people. Don't smile at crazy people. Obviously, smile at everyone you see. Don't be mean. Don't be horrible. But if you know that someone's not well, don't engage with them. Smiling at them and saying, are you all right, is engaging with them, okay? When they follow you, you make a quick turn. If you have to go left, go left. If you have to go right, go right. leave as soon as you can. Don't entertain them. Don't be like Vanessa-May. Don't be nice and now be entertaining the conversation. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this story time. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.